this for about a week. That way it covers my travel and stuff. I swear to God, once I get better, owe him anyways. I owe him anyways for lying and saying that I'd grape these people. And Josh, I want you to run to the police, brother. I want you to run to the police. I want you to give them my information, my name, everything. Because I'll tell them, how many people remember me calling the state police and telling them that I was coming to whip Brad's ass? Lightning bolts in the chat, please. And they laughed.
All right, so I'm watching a little bit of Ernie Shell dissect Josh the Lab. Uh, I've been watching Josh the Lab for a while, but no, it's true what Ernie's saying. He was selling dope for a while, I guess. You know, selling. I think he got caught with like 4 or 5 pounds of dope or something like that, or something. And then he asked his chat or his panel or his viewers to donate to help him. I guess he needed. So that was a while ago though. That was years ago. I think that all happened years and years ago. That all happened with Josh and him selling the dope or whatever. But this is all old stuff that he's talking about. But Ernie's pissed. But what are we talking about now? Delphi. Let's get back to the old Delphi. There's some new footage of Elvis Fields and the rest of these guys, Johnny Messer or whatever the name is, or Jesse Messer or whatever. So let's take a look at this footage that's out now. There's a redhead woman, I do believe, in the background, or what it looks like to be a woman. It's somebody with a red hair, and it looks like they have it in a ponytail or something. But let's take a look at the footage of this. Hold on a minute. And you got to be crazy to be on YouTube, folks. Let's listen to this. Let me post it in my chat. There you go. There you go. Let's see what we got here.
Who is behind him in the woods? Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
Now, I don't know if that's a
Elvis
man or a
Field
woman.
admitted being at the bridge while the girls were killed. He said he put horns on Abby and spit on her, calling her a troublemaker. Who is behind him in the woods? Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
That looks like a woman.
Elvis Field admitted being at the bridge while the girls were killed.
Ponytail.
He said he put horns on Abby and spit on her, calling her a troublemaker. Who is behind him in the woods? Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
Oh, so Elvis Field's like giving a clue, right? Well, is that a woman or a man? But here's the thing. Elvis said that he was there the day of the murders, that he was there when the murders happened. So is that near the Delphi Bridge, the Mohawk Bridge or whatever it is my question. Or is this an old photo of him being there, but at a totally different day? But it's obvious who this redhead is that's in the footage. Either it's red hair or it's someone wearing a do-rag and glasses, maybe, or it is maybe possibly a woman. Very interesting what they're trying to say here. Right, so he's saying he was there that day. and knows what's happened. And he took a photo. Is that what this creator is trying to say? And the murderer or somebody else that was there is in the footage, because that is a woman or a man or somebody that isn't behind him. So did he take it to try and give a clue?
Elvis Field admitted being at the bridge while the girls were killed. He said he put horns on Abby and spit on her, calling her a troublemaker. Who is behind him in the woods? Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
Is that his own sister?
Elvis Field admitted being at the bridge while the girls were killed. He said he put horns on Abby and spit on her, calling her a troublemaker. Who is behind him in the woods? Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
It's a woman, I think. Just look at the booty.
Elvis Field admitted being at the bridge while the girls were killed.
That might explain.
He said he put horns on Abby and spit on her, calling her a troublemaker.
That might explain.
Who is
that,
behind him in the woods?
100
Seems as if he wants them in his photo.
that were found at the crime scene.
Elvis Field.
And if you look, Elvis Fields also has what? Sort of like reddish, brownish hair, don't he? Don't he?
Elvis Field admitted being
like
at the
it's
bridge
me.
while the girls were killed.
Well, maybe they were there. Maybe it was way bigger than everyone thought. That's pretty much what we figured out. We pretty much gave up on the theory of it was just a freak coincidence. Right? We gave up on that theory a long time ago with the Delphi thing. But in this photo, he's got reddish, brownish hair, also wavy. And it looks like the person in the background either has a ponytail, but darker red hair maybe, or blondish hair. Why did he want to do that? I don't know, folks. To be honest, we have no idea if that's a photo from that day. If it is, if this stuff is just now coming out in the Delphi case, then yeah, it would explain a lot of stuff. Maybe he was there. Maybe he just found the body, but he wanted his 15 minutes of fame. So he went ahead and came up with the whole thing. He spit on him. He put horns on him and did all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Maybe he was there. I don't know. But we know this. They collected over 400 and something or 100 and something hairs, 181 hairs from the crime scene or whatever. And, who did they all belong to, or was there a match to anybody? I don't know. But here we are, what, 10 years later, 9 years later, with this Delphi case. Right? It'll suck you in, folks. The rabbit holes will take you deep. They will take you deep. You'll find out that it's very well possible that there was a cover up of a pedo ring, meth club, biker thing or whatever. Yeah, that's what you're going to find out. They all knew each other. It was a crew, club, gang. It spanned all over the world. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, especially when you got FBI on there telling you. That was on the news out here in Indiana. That's exactly what we're dealing with. And here we got people in this country that are complaining. Like I told you, folks, only the bad guys are going to complain that Mother Green and the ass-kicking machine is coming home to its own country to patrol and protect its citizens from anarchists and terrorists and gangs and clubs. And it is only the devil himself that's pissed off. I'm not. I welcome the military to come home. Spent enough dang money supporting them. And I don't need any idiot to tell me that America's in bad shape. I can see on the streets people getting slaughtered, raped, abused, people dying. I don't need no news channel. I don't know what's wrong with this country, but it's obvious. Whatever them terrorists that don't want Mother Green and the ass kicking machine to come home and patrol and save its own country and citizens, well, them are probably the ones that been poisoning us for so long. That have been stealing out of my pocket, your pocket, the people's pocket. People been making movies and stealing ideas and segues and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, them are the people that don't want us to do anything. Right? We're the tyrants now. That's what they say. Caught them red-handed, and now all of a sudden we're the bad. No, don't bring Mother Green and the butt kicking machine to America to get justice for what is done. Well, it's either that or we let Americans take things into their own hands, and that explains why you got millions of people that passed away in this country because people took it into their own hands. We could do this all day, folks. It don't matter to me. If it ain't Delphi, it'll be something else. If it ain't Chicago, it's Delphi. If it ain't this, it's that. It's this, it's Kohlberger. We got over probably 20 million madmen to unleash in America. 20 million Kohlbergers, 20 million Delphiers or whatever these idiots out there. Stone cold killers that America's got running around, stealing from all of us, bullying your children in school, all kinds of stuff. I wish we could do it right. I wish people grew up with morals and integrity, but it's obvious they didn't. It's obvious they didn't. I feel horrible that we had to have these children grow up as madmen. I feel horrible that their children, that their family is telling them don't take anything from anybody and kill anybody that tries and does anything bad to you or whatever. Don't stand down, take anything. It's a mess. You created a mess. A complete mess that will never be fixed until you slaughter the people that created the whole dang thing, which is mind games in the first place, and designed to control and be in power their whole lives. Nah, we've had enough of the Chicago stuff, Delphi murders, and the children being. My God, Johnny, there's children missing. Well, call your government, call your congressman, call your police, call the White House. That's what we pay them money to do. Don't call me. I don't make any money off of this stuff, so I'm a victim myself. Yeah, I think we're on the right track of what we're dealing with in America. It's going to be a war, folks. Whether you want to call it civil, whether you want to call it a war, there's going to be a war. That's what I'm letting you folks know. It's not going away. It ain't going to go away. There's going to be a war in America. Get ready. That's all. That's all I can say at this time. That's all I'm going to tell you. Get ready. It's already been happening the past 50 years underneath their noses, but get ready. I don't know. We're all victims. Every single one of you Americans are victims. And the whole Delphi thing is just as crazy. Just as crazy. You're not allowed to talk about certain things, or you get attacked. You're not allowed to bring up certain names, or you get attacked by some kind of a demonic demon or spirit or something. I'm like, yeah, we're going through with this war. And if we got to take out other countries, we're going through with this war. And we're paying other countries to build my drones and UFOs and unmanned military weapons so we can come to America and other countries and fight you bully terrorist tyrants and sickos. All right, there you go. I laid it all out on the table for the whole world to see. There you go. There you go. So devoted. There you go. We opened it. There you go. We just put it all on the table. We're sick and tired of the devil. We're sick and tired of you. You're tougher than me. You're more crazier than me. You're all. We're sick of it. There you go. We're bringing in the military. I don't care if you served in the military. I don't care if your kid was in the military. He should have shut his mouth. That's what I think. Right? You're using beloved military on the streets, killing people, and trying to get honor and glory for it. You're not no military dude. He would have kept his mouth shut. Nah, well, that's what it is. Kill or be killed. Only the strong survive. The rich, the most powerful. Only they survive. The rest of you, well, you die. Maybe in the next life. Maybe in the next life, everything will be great. But here I am to tell you, once you die from here, there ain't nothing. That's it. We all been duped. Every single one of us. It only took you 10 years of college for us to explain to you that. It's crazy. It happen is they think it's a joke. I'm like, it's just whatever that. I'll tell you what, whatever they put in their Cheerios must have did the job because they just ain't listening to what's happening. And by the time they figure out what's happening, it's too late. Listen, we don't care how much money you got. You understand? Jesus don't care how much money you folks got. I don't care. Jesus don't care. God don't care. It should have never been about money, but it is in this country. And that's why other countries are surviving and doing better than us because they don't base their whole thing on money. They don't base their whole thing on I'm richer than you, I'm bigger than you. So shut up, sit down, and that's why they are surviving better. And America's been cut off from them. That's why Jesus cut America out of it. That's why. And America's pissed. I know. People are upset. How are they doing it? Well, the time has come. Nothing we can do about it. Don't care if you belong to the Little Rogans. I don't care if you belong to the 5 families of the Davici. I don't care who you belong to. The only thing I care about is Jesus and God and family and blood. And I don't care. And neither does Jesus. And once you just don't care, it makes things a lot easier to destroy a world, to destroy an earth. It makes it a lot easier. I don't care. We got life after death here. We're with Jesus. Once we die, we get to be happy. And so it makes it makes these doomsdayers and everybody, these radicalists, do their jobs, easier. Right? Don't it? I don't think you people want to screw with us. I really don't think you want to, because we're going to make it easier to destroy you by your own families, your own people. I don't think you want to play mind games with us. But anyways, there you go, folks. Delphi. We're back here again. Jesse Fields and some broad, or looks like maybe the dude looked like a lady. Maybe it is a dude. But it looks like a woman behind him. Why would he do that? I don't know. That's a clue for something. Either that, or he might have been scared himself. Who knows? It's obvious somebody wanted to see somebody in the footage. Because right there in the footage is some woman or a dude or something behind him. Now, is that photoshopped? Who knows? But once again, we're going to remind you that we told your government, if this technology gets out, this computer software gets out, it won't be long, and Mother Mary, Jesus herself, will be slaughtering people. Why? Because you'll make it look like that. And that's how easy it is to set somebody up for murder and not even pull the trigger. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with your idiot humans that are more dumber than I can ever be. And I'm one of the idiots. I'm one of the idiots. These guys ain't gonna handle one of our upper alphas. I'll stomp the shit out of these people. You ain't ready for alien technology. You ain't ready for alien communication, folks. You ain't ready for nothing in this country. Zero, zilch. And we'll continue to do our work in other countries. But this country has got a lot of work. The main thing is beating the corruption and the death. Right? These people are so nuts. They claim their government to go out, kill, steal millions, and come back and say, don't do that. Don't do that. Right? Well, why'd you do that? Well, because he knew somebody up in the higher chain. It's a bunch of crap, folks. You folks failed to even catch on to the first thing, that the devil fell to earth and has more power than anybody thought he did. Or he wouldn't have been here. And he wouldn't have tempted anybody if he had no powers. But these people claim he's got no power. Boy, these people are idiots. It's no wonder they're possessed. My whole family's possessed. Everyone's possessed. Everyone's got a little bit of the devil in. There's really no need for us anymore on Earth, right? Because these guys got it all figured out. They know everything. They got it all figured out. There's no need for humans anymore. God don't need us no more. Right? Women don't need us no more. God don't need us no more. The government don't need us no more. They got it all figured out. Delphi don't need us any. The authorities don't need us anymore. Right? The dang police are telling people, social media people, uh, not to cover cases no more, not to give your opinion on it. Folks, what is that telling you? Where the police now are telling people, when the police come to, we need your help on this case. And then when it's over, they tell social media, you know, you guys are doing this wrong, you're doing that. Oh my God. Yeah, we're doing a lot wrong, all right. I can tell you that much. We're definitely doing a lot wrong in America. So, what's the clue that Mr. Elvis Fields here, or whoever this dude is, wants to tell us in this footage? Was it even taken at the bridge? And is he trying to leave a clue? Right? Were the girls killed, by this woman? She don't look too tall. Whoever she is, she looks short. And they look like, I don't know, brownish, reddish hair or whatever in the background there, or blonde hair. And what are they doing there? Was this the day of the murders, or before, or whenever? Or do these people just want their 15 minutes of fame? And the whole damn case was a bunch of bullshit that a bunch of pedos made up, and traffickers and gang members and clubs or whatever, because they were trafficking meth and prostitution and kids or whatever, or a pedo ring. And the whole damn case is just, excuse my language, Lord, is made up. You know what? I don't trust this world no more. I don't trust this justice system anymore. I don't trust nobody anymore. Zero. And now you got millions of people, millions, hundreds of millions that just don't trust you people no more. And I'd hate to be you people. I'd hate to be these people. Because we just don't trust nothing. Zero zilch. And then throw on the mind games these people played, and us not trusting nobody, and being in the dark, and just opening fire, because we're like in Vietnam right now in the rice paddies, in the dark. All we hear is a and we're just opening fire. We don't care how much money you got. These people, I'm one of the biggest. I don't care who you are. Give two shits. We're losing a country, and you people want to go on all this shit and everything. Your country's dying, being killed by insurgents, paying their way. Most of you probably took the bait and took the money. That's why you're so pissed off that our mother green and ass kicking machines coming to collect. Because you yourselves took the money. You yourselves committed the murders. Why? So they can be famous. That's why. Because they fell for, well, you got to do whatever you got to do for your family. That's why I did what I had to do. I got a lot of kids. Your country's gone. Why? Because I had to do what I had to do. I got mouths to feed. I sacrificed your country and yous because you ain't shit unless you're Jesus. And the last time I checked with all them fucking tattoos, you're the farthest thing from Jesus. Who monkeyed with your minds? I don't know what Bible you're reading, but you best check out something, you effing idiots. Who told you to put that shit on your body? But you're going to be the first ones they chop up. Are these people idiots? Did they think they were Jesus? Not even Jesus. They took one thing out of the effing Bible, that Jesus is, all of our names will be engraved in Jesus's hands or written on his hands. And these effing idiots. Effing idiots. Now are saying that the divine Jesus was a sinner and a outlaw. Marking their bodies all over the place because the Bible said that Jesus would come back, and now everybody's Jesus. Now they all got shit look like popcorn rainbows and little tootsie fellows running around. Their whole bodies marked up with ink and everything. Now they're all Jesus. This is just unreal. And that's what happens. That's how you conquer a country, when you take things out of content in the Bible. That's what happens. Now they all think they're Jesus Christ, and it was good enough for Jesus. Well, now you've done the ultimate sin. You people thought you were Jesus. No coming back now, idiots. No coming back now. Because you took one little thing out of the Bible, misinterpreted it, and now you got a bunch of people that run around thinking they're Jesus, and they got their whole bodies covered in tattoos. You can't even see their eyeballs or anything. Now they're all Jesus. Yeah. You people have done enough damage to our children, our country, and our earth, and our God. And we've had enough of that. We're bringing in the military. We're bringing in other militaries. We're bringing in UFOs. There will be no way that Satan runs anything in my shop or my ship or my country or on my father's earth. I think you boys got the whole Bible out of content, and we're going to have to go ahead and shake your effing heads to get it into your mind that you Satan worshiping pricks, tattooed up like lollipops and TikToks, ain't running shit in this country. Now go somewhere else. I ain't got time. I got a country to conquer right now. And it just so happens it's mine. Yeah, that's what I said. Mine. Now take your Fruit Loops and lollipops and get out of here. And you best leave our children alone, or I'll bust your fucking head. And you'll see white meat coming out, and go run to your cop friends and all your punk ass bitch gangbangers and let them know we're coming to have fun. And we are going to unleash the real devil in America on your asses, because it's my movie. in my show and take your little Fruit Loop Tootsie Pop asses to whatever other country. But you're not staying here. You're not going to rape and pillage our country anymore. We did what we had to do. If you don't like it, call the government and complain. Next time, leave our children alone and keep your hand out of my pocketbook. And we're really sorry, but them police had to go. It was under order from the higher ups. And believe it or not, police die. And there are higher powers than police. Don't be corrupt. Don't be biased. Law is law. Just so happens I'm Johnny Law. Now don't break my laws and you won't have no troubles. Now we're coming to Chicago because somebody did something they shouldn't have to somebody I know. Punk ass tattoo prick. Paint your nails. And yeah, he got an ass whooping. You got a problem with that? Huh? Let's just say I got a lot of favor built up. And favor will get you a long way. Now leave our country, and you won't have no troubles with us. But we are getting ready to impale and decapitate and impose them around the borders of our country, the United States. Leave peacefully. Or we will put you in the ground. And them are my aliens that are coming to the earth. And I suggest you folks get morals and integrity and quit acting like bullies before I turn my most powerful weapon on, which is a mind-altering, and I'll have all of you under brainwash radio signal, and you'll kill yourselves. You'll take out your whole group and families. I am sent me to teach you a lesson in technology and what technology really can do. Yes, 300 of them killed themselves today. Turned the guns on each other and killed themselves. We are experimenting with new weaponry. Get out of our ways. And we did what we had to do. We created what they wanted. Now I suggest you have my money, and we will continue to go on with our experiments. I don't need to pull a trigger. You folks know nothing about radio waves, brains, and I don't even want to talk about these. I don't even want to talk about it to these idiots. They have no idea. These idiots are working. They're worried about poo-poos and bombs and everything. We are so far advanced. I'll make that idiot pull the trigger. I'll make that idiot push the button to the bomb, which is a signal. These are idiots. We don't want these idiots on our teams. We do not want them. They know nothing of even ESP or anything or mind altering radio waves. They know nothing. I don't even want to deal with these idiots. I don't want them on my team. I don't want them anywhere. Anywhere. They have no idea what we've been working on. Nothing. All government funded. I don't even want to talk to these idiots. Don't even answer the phone to the president anymore. I don't want to talk to these idiots no more. Don't even bother calling me anymore. I don't even want to take the calls anymore. That's how big we become. I don't even have to take the calls anymore now from the president. I don't have to do anything. Why? Because I am in charge now. I have control of the most deadliest shit. I'll make these dudes kill themselves, their whole family, the whole platoon. We have come so far, and we ain't stopping now. We're right there with China. We're right there with Japan. We're going to hang with these guys. We're going to hang with them. Why? Because they're on my intelligence. That's why. I can communicate with them. They know what I mean. We're that far advanced. I ain't dealing with these idiots in this country. And we will go to other countries to make sure we get what we want built properly. And it ain't going to get done here because these idiots are worried about guns and bombs. And we come so far, I don't even have to pull a trigger and watch what happens. Watch. Keep testing us. Keep testing us. Watch what happens. We're not even going to shoot it. We're not even going to use a gun weapon. Nothing. We'll turn the ray on and watch the people go crazy. We don't need your effing asses no more. Plus, you owe me 25 quadrillion, trillion, zillion dollars, and you haven't paid a dime, and you're broke ass bitches. Get out of my country, and don't ever tell me and my mother green and the ass kicking machine that we ain't gonna save the citizens of the United States of America or our country ever again. Turn it on. Watch your people go nuts, okay? I can give two craps. You folks have a great day. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. Scientist, inventor, you name it. I don't need weapons anymore. We have finally got the information from our little green friends in the sky. We don't need your shit no more. Right? You owe me too much money, United States. You ain't never going to pay it. These other countries owe me too much money. It's my movie. It's my show. And we just don't need you anymore. Get them off. Escort them off the set, please. Escort them off of my property. No, escort Trump. Yeah, escort him off the property. Get him in the hole. He don't need to be here right now. He does not need to be here right now. We're trying to save his life. Get him off of my property. That's all. Escort him off of the set. All of them. They're all fired. Now, this whole Delphi thing is the same way. Don't need you no more. Get out of my state. We don't need your crap no more. You've been stealing from us since we were children. We've been watching people die for too long. As other countries cured cancer, cured AIDS, cured numerous things, you pulled the curtain shut and you allowed to do population control in America as we watched our families die from cancer, AIDS, other sicknesses, multiple sclerosis, everything. You closed the Iron Curtain and did your population control, and you live today, Mr. Kramer, and he dies today. You chose who lived and who died over money, fame, and who was the toughest of all tough. You failed God and you failed your people. Earth. You failed God. The true God, not this fake ass Messiah running around claiming he's the true Jesus. He ain't, because we watched him sin himself. Yeah, the fake light. Exactly. I need some more tea. No, this country, these people, this world, these women, these men got us completely crazy where we don't need we're so far advanced. We don't even need a weapon. We just put in the GPS system, coordinates, longitude, latitude. We don't even have to pull a trigger. And I'm so glad we created this. I don't want to be a bully. I don't want to take over everything. I don't want to light the world on fire. But I can. Yeah. I literally can light this world on fire. I'm going to make some more tea. I'll be back. I'll let you folks discover on your own that we all been shabble shoobled, long shanked. Hey, you can't do that. That's what a big top guys. What are the big? No. But you can't do that. No. But he's dead. Don't you take it from my family? Oh, you from a family? No. I'm not from any family. I'm just American. Right? You want devils? You want wars? Madness? Crazy? Oh, you came to the right earth. I gotta get some tea. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel. Shocking everybody across the world, even other countries. I'm getting emails from people. Oh, you're so crazy. I want to come visit you. No, we got a lot of madness that's going on in this country. And by golly, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves to heaven one way or another. And we're with you, Mr. Trump. Well, we've all been sinners, but we've seen the light. And what we're doing has never been done before, but we're going to do it in this country, whether you like it or not. We're not trying to take your guns. We don't need your guns no more, you idiots. How dumb this effing country is. You can keep your guns. We don't want your guns. We don't want nothing but peace and justice and morals, integrity. The reason this country is in hell is because of your political and religious leaders. That's why you and your children and all of us in America are in hell, because you broke the covenant with God and your Fruit Loops and all the things that you did that thy King of Kings wrote once, and once wasn't good enough for you idiots. The original Bible itself, the Testament, the first, the only one that should have been, because there was nothing after it until shit went bad for you people. And then you figured, we better write ourselves another Bible because this one got us in a bunch of deep shit. So you could shove that in your pipe down there in Texas and smoke it till you toke it. I don't give a crap. But this country's going to change, whether you folks want a war with the aliens, a war with your government, or whatever. But he who holds the key to the green machine and the UFOs and talking with the aliens, which is going to be a new movie out real soon, a documentary. You ain't shit. You punk ass bitches. Is what you rappers say or whatever. I don't know what they call them, punk ass bitches or hoes or something like that. I have no idea. Everything's changed. You got white people that are black now. You got black people that are white. I can't. They don't know what it is. I know what it is. It's the devil playing games with us. But we'll just kill everything. And then the devil can't play games because there's no devil left. We did what they said could not be done. You people want to. What are you going to do? Well, listen. Keep your effing guns. Keep your effing planes. Keep your tanks. Keep all your shit you want. You don't understand. I'm telling you, I can take this whole country and world out without even pulling a trigger. Our technology is way more advanced than you idiots. Do you understand that? I hope Congress does, Senate, Pentagon, and all the other people. There's only a small group of us. We don't need your crap. Keep your weapons. My God, if it ain't, there's two things we got. Technology. We got plenty of bios. And we got plenty of lasers and rays and gamma ray. And we got all kinds of stuff. We don't need gunpowder anymore. Yeah, I tried to tell these idiots that. They didn't want to listen to me. You need conventional war. No, not no more, idiot. You need boots on the ground. No, just watch. I have taken this world and this country and the art of war to a whole nother level. And we will be coming to your neck of the woods here soon. There is no place that we will not turn over. No stone will be unturned. We are going to shake every penny out of every single one of us until we get the money that was stolen from the people, and until we get my money that these people have made quadrillions off of. You've seen my movies everywhere. Even as a child, even as a teenager growing up. Well, I come to collect. I ain't laying down, you cocksuckers. We've come to collect. And I bought some of my friends. You're not going to be able to see them. They're there 1 second, and they're gone the next. You won't be able to keep up with them. I'm just letting you know. They're going to collect my money from this earth. Debbie, how the hell did this little broad know about the black hole gun? Yes, I can create a black hole. You're dang straight I can create a black hole. You want me to prove that I can create a black hole right here in our own atmosphere here? I'll create another black hole right here. Sure I will. Rip this earth apart. I'll do it. Well, they don't even know what a black hole is. Their technology, they have no idea what dark mass does. It does nothing. That's it. Dark mass does nothing. It's just there. It's whether you know that it's there. The only way to know is you feel it. You see it move. I can't deal with these people no more. No, you're idiots. You're all idiots. Invisible men. Exactly. Now you're catching on. No, not demons, not warlocks, not demonic stuff. These are things and technology that we have come so far. We're there 1 second and gone the next. We are the invisible man. Ladies and gentlemen, as you speak right now, this world is being invaded. And I hate to tell you so, but I told you so. You idiots piss me off. Now we want you folks. Oh, this is going to be great. We want these folks to start using their magic and everything. Oh my God! Right? This is going to go down just like the Alien Predator movie, like the Alien movie. Right? We want these suits away. We know exactly where they're at and everything. We got everything ready. Laser beams ready to go. You name it, we got bios ready to pop out everywhere, stashed all over America. This has all been planned for over 350 years, I think it is, or something like that. 400 years. Our ships have been dug into the ground, into the ocean, everywhere. We've just been waiting to take over this whole entire thing, the whole shit and shaboodle, the whole outer space, everything. Man, no joke. No, your wand ain't gonna help you, little lady. They're gonna zap your whole house so you even pull that little wand up. They literally zap your house. Molten plasma is what we created. You might seen some of it, of our test. Looks like lightning, but it's molten plasma. And it'll fall from the sky and everything. This is going to be incredible. They're all like, no, Mr. Kramer, we'll pay you your money. Yes, you will pay me my money. That is true. You've done very bad things to me. and my families and my, you will pay me my money. This is true. This is true. You have seen what we can do. We win wars without ever pulling a trigger, without even exploding a bomb. Yes, molten lava right from the sky. It's unbelievable. It's really plasma, but they don't want to. They don't want to listen. They think they know it. The lightning, it just is like molten lava. It's not lava. It's plasma. No magic, Debbie. They're looking very. I'm here to tell you, folks. They are literally chopping people's heads off in America and killing people and putting stakes through their houses or through them. You folks have finally gone off the deep end, and the higher ups believe that all this is true, and they're slaughtering you. Literally burning the bitches in the ditches, and that's it. That's the way it's going. You idiots made it real, and now we got to go 100%. So keep stealing from me, keep using witchery, sending me that magic and all that evil, and we'll keep stomping the living shit out of human and humanity. That does sound pretty good, Debbie. Molten lava cake. I do like that. That sounds pretty good. I would go for it. Anyways, where were we in the movie? Ah, yes. Well, it's over with now, you old pork sword lovers. Huh? Yeah, you old pork sword lovers. We went ahead and did it. We made the calls. We did it. You got a problem with it, come see me, knock on my door. We're not playing games. I can give two shits how much money you got, who you are, and I really don't give a shit. We're all dying. But if we're going out, we're going to make sure we're going to take 98% of the humanity with us. The only thing that might be left is something up in the atmosphere. But other than that, no. We're getting justice. I don't give a shit. Go cry to somewhere else. Oh, my movie set burnt down. Pay your fucking bill. Quit stealing my shit. Right? Quit stealing from my husband. Pay the fucking bill. I got shoes. I need new. Baby needs new shoes. Pay the bill. Cars will stop blowing up in your houses, and your people will stop dying. Pay me my money. Your country and your government and everything will go back to normal. Pay me my money. If not, get used to it. You can kill me, but then they're going to really slice all yous up. They're going to light this whole world on fire. And believe me, they can do it because half of the technology, well, 3/4 to 98% of this technology is from them. And they made sure that they let me know that they have it to where this whole world is going up. If you kill me, they're going to slice you up like a crazy motherfucker. You're literally going to split this rock in fucking half. The earth. And it will spin out into orbit. And it's going to be over with, folks. Why? Because I am a powerhouse. That's why. And now I don't like you. You understand? I sat back as your country's bullshitted and did whatever and tyrannic and killed, and I let you be king. And now it's time to collect. You owe me some money. I suggest your leaders get together. And we're looking at big piles of money. And I suggest you leave me and my family alone. Last warning. And don't touch any of my American children, because I already burned 3 of your bitches, and I already chopped up 50 of them dudes in that biker gang. You'll learn not to touch my fucking children in America. Give two shits how big you are. They're dead. You want to find them? Go down south there in Indianapolis, down there or whatever, and look for them. There's plenty of them down there, over 4,000. You keep fucking with us, and we'll wreck your fucking country like you ain't got nothing. I'm inside your hospitals. I'm inside your government. I'm everywhere. You best pay me my money, and you best leave the American children alone. You terrorist, tyrant cocksuckers that make all these women think that you're the big men. You don't do it. We're here to protect the little homie. Shut your fucking mouth and pay me my money. You touch another one, you shoot another one of our kids on the streets, we will literally tie you to the rack. You stay off of my movie essay, and you won't have no capande prendas with me. All your organizations get together and you all divvy up something. If not, I'm turning on the old booger eater, and you'll just kill all yourselves right in front of your own families. Yeah. We've been working. As you pricks been out there raping, pillaging, and stealing, we've been working. We've been doing. And we done so much. Trump said, you're going to be making so much money, you ain't going to have time to be doing nothing but counting money. Well, here it is that day. Now get out of my military's way. We'll come to Chicago, and we will come to any other state that we want to. I hope you get that on your thick heads. If not, well, I can turn one of my devices on and make sure you do get it through your thick head. How do you like that? How do you like that? That's what I thought. Now get off my movie set. Idiots. Now, you folks figure out the rest of the Delphi case. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out for us on this channel. There was more than one player in the game. You understand? I hope you do. Now, I suggest you folks leave our families alone up here. We're up here in the Upper Peninsula as of this world where we don't give a shit if you're government or not. If you're a sicko, you're in the ground. And that's all we got in this country is pretty much now sickos. Now, you folks have a great day. And once again, you stay out of my beloved Mother Green and the United States ass-kicking machine. And don't you ever ask us questions. Or don't you ever give us demands. Now you folks go back to living your lives. All we were trying to do was protect our children from these madmen. But you know what? We pretty much figured it out. That you people are related to the madmen. Now, you folks, go about your day. I'll be back later. And do me a favor. Turn yourselves in. Turn yourselves in. Now, you folks have a great day. We'll be back with more of the Delphi. As the madness is exposed, as the world turns, so does Delphi. The madness. Have a good day.